I got him.
It's live. We live.
Yes,
Are we
we
live?
are.
Yep.
Boom! Welcome to Fightheads MMA. It's me, Miss Vicky. It's Super Bowl Sunday, y'all. And what's up, y'all?
What's up?
What's up,
We
Miss
have
Nikki?
none
Let's
other
go, let's
than
go, let's go.
Christine Misfit Ferrer,
What up?
Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt, and Reggie Easy, Educated Hands Barnett Jr.
What's up, world?
Our two number one, our women's number one, and our 135 number one in the world.
Lightweight.
Yeah.
And
Nah, I'm
Lorenzo
the people's champ,
is
yo.
on his way home or just got home from his win on Knuckle Mania
Yep. That's
this
dope.
past Friday.
Put it on them, put it on them, put it on them.
Congratulations, Mr. Juggernaut. I'm very
Congrats,
proud of you,
Yes,
bro.
Thank you
congratulations.
very much. I was happy to see y'all there, man. Coming to BKFC, like coming home now, man. All my family there. When I pull up, I was like, oh shit. I get this. I'm in a room full of killers like the Expendables.
Damn right, bro. Well,
Yes, welcome everybody, and thank you again for returning to Fightheads MMA. Let's just hop right into it. This past weekend's card, Lorenzo, you fought on the card. Christine and Reggie, you guys went and witnessed the card in person. So
witness Knucklemania. Yo, that first fight set the tone. Period. It was definitely Knucklemania. That was a bloodbath.
Smack.
Which one?
Smack.
the first fight, the prelim fight.
Oh yeah, there was a.
The female, no, the first live fight on the actual card, the female
Oh
fight.
my God.
That was just.
girls.
Oh yeah. That was dope.
I seen her
Taylor
the
and
next day.
her opponent.
I seen her the next day downstairs in the hotel, but her hands looked like oven mitts. Her face was unrecognizable. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
even when you win, you lose.
they just brawled.
What's up, John?
Oh, that's how I feel about the Britain Hart part. I'm like, hey, who really won that fight with Paige and Britain? Because we got fucking paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go into it. I did not see the fight, so
Straight to the savage.
I'm not word for it this time because I was working. So
No,
main event. I guess we're gonna start there, even though we got a victor right here. We're gonna start right there at the top of the card with the main event. Y'all thoughts going and coming. What's the deal?
I mean, Britain won the fight. I mean, even though she was bruised up more, if you honestly watch it, the only reason why she really won that fight is she won the earlier rounds by outworking Paige, and then late when Paige tried to come on, Britain fought back.
Hell yeah, she fought back.
Britain fought back. That was the difference maker, and that's what won her. And everybody, I know, Christine, you have this disdain a little bit or whatever you want to call it for Britain Hart because of things within. But at the same time, she's not the best bare knuckle fighter, but it's in her name. She has heart. She will come out there and fight, and that's why
I respect that.
That is the only reason why she beat Paige, because Paige waited too late to get started, and then when she did get started, Britt did not back down. She fought back. That's what won her that fight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I thought for sure.
I don't have anything against Britt Hart. The thing is, is these people like with certain fighters, they get handed these big fights all the time, and I don't think they earn it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know exactly how you feel. They gave Dad the world title fight, and you beat two people, so you earned it.
You preaching to the choir. Don't even ask me like what I feel.
Yeah. But that's the only thing. Like, I don't have any personal against that girl. You know what I'm saying? I know
it's not personal. I'm talking like I said. I guess we'll call it the politics or whatever you want to call
it. Yeah. For sure.
So you was ringside watching the fight, Christine. Were you impressed? I mean, and I'm asking. This This is an honest question. Were you impressed by Britain's tenacity in this fight?
I think she brought it. She did what she had to do. Do I think she's improved? No. I don't think she's improved. But I think she's still the same fighter. If we had to, the reason why I wanted Paige to win that fight is because I want to fight people that are going to bring me up in my career, not me bring them up all the time, you know? So I just want to be able to get more out of the fight. But did she I'm not interested in fighting her. I'm not interested in fighting Britain Hart. You know what I'm saying? And her winning that, it's probably gonna get to that. So she did a great job with what she had to do in that fight. Congratulations to her. Did she improve? I think she's the same fighter still. So let's see. I don't know. I don't know what she's gonna do. If she wins a couple more and gets stronger, I could stand in front of her and not get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not afraid to fight her. I don't have any like fire. Like, oh, I better get ready for this girl. Like, that's the kind of fighters I want. I want champions.
Yeah.
Understood. That's what I'm talking about.
She did great. She did great. And
okay, go ahead, Lorenzo.
My take on the fight was quite simply, Paige VanZant was overconfident, and once she finally got hit, a little of that confidence went away, and it created a little barrier that made it hard for her to close the gap. And that barrier, that's a serious barrier. When somebody punch you with them knuckles and you start to be like, holy shit, this is not boxing. I can't take a lick to give a lick, or I can't just let these hands hit me. Now you got to be extra cautious. It kills the time. It kills your rhythm. It throws you off. And that little bit of hesitation mixed with a little bit of Hart's experience created counters where there probably wouldn't have been any. Like if they had gloves on, oh man, she'd have ate her ass up. She'd have stayed there. She'd have beat her up because she wouldn't have been afraid of getting her face fucked up. But once she hit her, you could see it was like, shit, I can't really just do whatever I want to do. And that made the difference.
She circled a lot. She was playing the MMA game. She was playing the MMA game. Like I almost felt like it's in
we all saw it in the minutes. Right at the end of the fight, she almost threw a knee when they was clinched up.
She did throw a knee to the body. She did throw a knee to the body. She threw a knee to the body.
I saw that.
Did she for real?
I saw that.
Hey, I kind of thought Rob Morrow would kick me too, because he throws a lot of kicks when he fights his other fight. I thought if I put a lot of pressure on him, he'd kick me. I was going to roundhouse his ass right back. Whatever you do, I'm doing it back to you.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. I'm going to headbutt him.
Yeah, whatever you do, I'm doing it right back. Do not cheat. Do not lose your concentration, because I got one for your ass.
Okay, so we're going to move on down to the co-main event. That's why it's so important that I have Christine and I have Reggie today, because these two fights at the top of this last card are very important to them, because they are the king and queen of these divisions. So we're going to go on down to Dat and Johnny and Dat. I did not see that fucking coming. I did not see that coming. I never thought in a million years. I didn't.
So that one,
I really thought Johnny's boxing, that his fighting style was so awkward that it would be hard for Dat to be able to be in that rhythm with him.
Nope. Dat met him in the middle with the same fighting style as Johnny, right? Oh. They both gassed out. They both got tired, and then you know what Dat did at the end? He stepped back and started boxing.
Went back to the basics.
Yep, he went right back to the basics. In all honesty,
Johnny was gassed like he didn't
me personally. Yep, Johnny's gas was freaking gone by the third round.
He didn't train. The first, he looked tired in the first.
Well, he did look tired.
Arms down, head leaning forward. That was weird. He looked gassed right off.
Either way,
the first round.
But in all honesty, they both looked sloppy as hell. And even when Dat started boxing at the end of the fight, he didn't look like no super sound boxer. So it's like maybe you should have used that as your first weapon. I don't know. I don't care. if either one of them would have fought me like that, I would have beat both of them.
He got it. I was in the back with Johnny. He had a lot of knots on his head. I couldn't really see all the punches that landed, but he had a lot of knots on his head. So, like, you know, the aftermath, I was looking at him like, damn, he was hitting you that hard? But he was just leaning into him like.
Yeah, did you see how many punches they were winging at each other and missing and just flying and just hitting air or imaginary people? I'm just like, okay, if that's what the two best fighters in our weight class,
I saw that.
you know, are.
Like you fighting a ghost. You gotta fight like you fighting a ghost.
They highlighted that on the bare knuckle page. I was like,
whatever.
They highlighted that on the bare knuckle page, Reggie. I was like, why did they highlight just like that both of them thrown to the air?
When your punches going, whatever works for him. Hey, whatever works for them. At the end of the day, though, I personally thought there should have been an inaugural sudden death championship run, and me and my homie was sitting there like, come on, let them do it. Y'all want to make a show? Come on, do it. But they didn't. But that would have been something else if you would have made them get back in there and do one more round to really prove who won that fight. Because it wasn't really actually a close fight. It could have went. They gave it unanimous. Me personally, I thought it was a split decision for that. I did give that the fight, but I didn't think it was unanimous.
Okay.
What?
What about you, Lorenzo? Did you give it to him unanimously, or did you think it was a split? It should have been a split decision.
Well, I was a little bit biased because I had my mind made up that Johnny would win. I kind of had my mind made up that he was too big for that. So I didn't even really watch the fight completely. I just kind of was walking around taking pictures with the crowd. You know, I was all up in the stands. I went upstairs with the other people, you know, with the general admission tickets because, you know, they don't get to take pictures with the fans. They was locked out of VIP. So I climbed the railing and I went and took some pictures with them, you know, because everybody's important to the Juggernaut. You know.
I did that too, Randy.
Yeah,
that's awesome,
yeah.
So a couple of my people are up there, so I'll make sure.
Yeah, so
that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, but I didn't really get to watch the fight. But like I said, I did see the aftermath of it, and if the man won, may the best man win, because I felt like Johnny Bedford should have dominated that fight. That was way too little for this type of matchup. Way too little to fight Johnny Bedford. I mean, you know what I mean? It was just too much. He had too many advantages, and for him not to take advantage, it was either too much of a weight cut, or it just looked like too much of a weight cut.
That fool's been cut.
Or, you know what I mean? Or it looked like or it just looked like he gassed and he couldn't do the job. He was struggling. He struggled every round after the first. He struggled to breathe.
Every round.
Damn.
But that should have been an easy fight for him. And like you say, he got to sleep.
Like I said, you know, if I'd have fought that Johnny Bedford, it'd have been a different story, you know, but we don't live, you know, in what if. Both of them look like trash personally, though. That's just my personal opinion. And I
did like that's walkout though. That was gangster as fuck. I hate when people try to show me up. I like that's walkout with his daughter. That was gangster. I hate when people try to show me up. Now I'm gonna have 10 dancers next time. Now I'm gonna have 2 strippers next time.
You're stupid.
Oh,
you know, so just so we can clear the air, because you know, of course, you know, they either love you or they hate you, and are getting all the backlash for storming that. You know, I want to remind the people that. So
did you get a chance to jump in the ring?
I didn't jump in. I just casually strolled in. Ain't no jumping in. I'm not
in the ring after his fight, because I'm saying
I didn't jump in the ring. I stood there. I waited. I casually strolled in. I'm not about being like truly disrespectful, but at the same time, my last fight, you heckled my corner the entirety of it. You verbally accosted me at the end of it, and you know, made all these threats and blah 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 blah. So it's like, I'm not going to give you that moment of shine when you know you pulled out of a fight that we were supposed to have, so you could go around me and get this fight, which is cool. But I'm not giving you the full amount of shine that you think you deserve for it, because those belts are not yours. They're nobody's for real, and he's just another belt holder. There has not been a champion in our weight class. Only belt holders. There's a difference. Me and Johnny fought in a tournament to find out who was going to win the belts, right? Johnny won the belts We had all this drama, all this BS in between to get around to his title defense, right? And he lost the belts. So he's not a champion. Because in order to be a champion, you have to get the belts and then defend the belts to solidify that you are the champion, all right? So now Dad has the belt. He is the belt holder. I will not acknowledge him as a champion, period. You are the belt holder. And you know, rightfully, I should be the belt holder, and I will beat your behind and prove that I am a champion. Whenever you decide to step up and stop making excuses to not fight me, oh, I'm going to fight Joey Beltran. Bro, you're, like my brother said, you're delusional, dog. Whatever excuse you can come up with, oh, they're not going to pay me enough money. Holla at me. We got some sponsors. We'll see if we can help you out a little bit. If it's money that you need to motivate you to take the fight.
He got dropped by Abby. He got dropped by Abby.
That's what I said.
He wants to fight Beltran. I was like, what? Are you crazy, motherfucker?
That's smoke and mirrors, y'all. Y'all know what
I'm not. It's just like, at the end of the day, you know, you can hate me for what I did or blah, blah, blah. I don't really care. He disrespected me on so many different levels. That was just something simple. And I politely at the end of it told him, because I couldn't even understand what he was saying. It was just like every other word, you know, I made out. So I politely told him, I said, congratulations. Enjoy holding on to my belts and polishing them for me. You have 6 months to decide what you want to do. And then I'm coming to
get that it.
Period.
So is that it? Is that your next fight, or is it you gonna keep fighting up until then?
I'm gonna keep fighting up until then. I'm not gonna just sit around and do nothing. I'm not gonna wait for him. That's not how I'm built. And I'm continuing to get better. We were already considering moving to another weight class, so it'll be what it be at the end of the day. And ultimately it'll be whether, you know, he stops being a coward and mans up and fights me. And stops making excuses. Every excuse in the book. And then he did it again. He said, I'm not going to fight somebody that's beneath me. Bro, you have a padded boxing record. A padded boxing record. You fought somebody that was 3-1 when you were 16-1. So I'm throwing all your legitimacy as a boxer out the window. That 20-3 doesn't mean nothing if you're fighting guys that are well below your level. Right? So that elite level boxing you brought, blah, blah, blah. You're 3-0 and a world champion. Kiss my behind. I put in my work. You know, and I fought everybody. I put in my time in the tournament to get my spot. I came from the trial.
It's all good, man. It's all good. It make you better, man. When people come in and they come with the slickster shit and they come with the notoriety and the this and that, kind of just like Paige, like you bring all that garbage with you and you should have brought skills. You bring all your management and all your
and you know you ain't got the skill to beat me.
You should have brought skills. You bring in a whole bunch of publicity and shit that will not keep my knuckles off your face. So I don't even mind. Like people come with all that. People come with all that, bro. But when we in this ring, man, this shit 1-on-1 and nobody can help you. Your publicist can't help you. Your manager can't help you. David Feldman can't help you. All the people who love you, they cannot help you. That's terrible. So yeah, it get real lonely. Your ass gonna get real lonely in that ring. No, all that fade away. All of that fade away.
Just so y'all know, I'm still being a dad right now. I love my kids. Yeah. I'm supposed to be father time, so I'm taking a little time to do the interview with y'all.
Well, we sure appreciate you. So let's move on to Lorenzo's fight, you guys. So give me your opinion on that, Christine.
Hold on. Let's not hold on. Let's not.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Chris Lieben. Let's not skip Chris Lieben in there.
I wasn't going to skip him.
And the hero. Let's go in order. Let's talk about the hero.
Okay. We'll back up to Chris Lieben. He is the man. I'm telling y'all, going into the fight, that's who I was riding with.
I'm always riding with Chris Lieben. And I knew what he was trying to do anyway.
He's an old salty dog. Y'all better stop fucking with them old salty dogs. That's what y'all better stop doing. He got his shit up. He done. It's over. Congratulations, Mr. Lieben. Congratulations on your retirement. Congratulations
on that fucking uppercut.
Congratulations.
Twice in a row. Congratulations on that uppercut.
None other. He's a scary dude.
All these fake Superman. All these fake Supermans fighting with their head down and with their eyes closed. My favorite punch in the BKFC is the uppercut. Everybody want to throw punches and put their head down like they swimming in a swimming pool. Go ahead. Pow. Chris Lieben throws an uppercut that the guy never even sees. And then he lays on the ground screaming like,
man, I got hit poked in the eye.
Listen, y'all remember Bloodsport? Remember when he threw the dust in Van Damme's eyes? And he was on his knees like, did y'all see him do it? He did it just like that. I was like, oh my God, this guy, man. Cut the games. He swelled that eye up real good. And he was walking around playing so tough. Oh, he's so tough. He's Superman.
So Mr. Henry had a nice showing on the very last card against who?
What was nice about that? Nobody. Against who? Nobody. Somebody they found that didn't look like they knew. He fought like his shoestrings was tied together. He ran over there and slipped and fell. Nobody never hit each other, but somehow it was a knockout. I was laughing. That was laughable. Talking about when we was in Mississippi. That was laughable.
Yeah.
That was laughable. A first round wet. If we go back and watch it in slow motion, nobody hit nobody. And then it was like, oh, he's Superman. Oh, he did it. The guy ran up to him, and I think he threw like some wild punches and must have headbutted himself or something and fell out. And then they stopped the fight. I was standing right there, and then he gets out of the ring and mean mugs me like he's so tough. Listen, when I'm not fighting, I'm not a fighter. I'm super cool. Like they try to bump me or they try to like give me dirty looks, and I just kind of look at them like, what did I do? No, I'm so nice. Like I'm like,
I'm the same way.
About it, right?
I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I don't want no smoke. None at all, yo.
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about it.
I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, bro. My bad. I keep, there's a switch, dog. So I'm just like,
I'm out the way. He got out the ring. When he got out the ring and he looked at me, I was sitting there with my dad. I'm sitting in the seat, and he looked at me real tough, and I was thinking like, what, is this your seat? I didn't even think about it that he was trying to intimidate me or like size me up for the fight until later. I thought about it like, oh, he gave me a dirty look because he want to fight me. I'm like, okay. It made sense later, but I'm not even thinking about fighting when I'm not fighting. So guys be trying to intimidate me. I'm like, yeah, right. Now, when they put your name on that piece of paper, I don't even want to fight that guy that shows up. That ain't me. that ain't that guy you met at Waffle House and chilling. That ain't that. I ain't the same guy. When I get in there, bro, I came to do business. Somebody gonna get hurt, and I know it. And they're gonna try to set that up. Listen to me. They're gonna try to set that up. They're gonna promote that as a great fight. It's gonna be a flop because he don't know how to fight. He don't know how to fight. But I'll take it. That's easy money. I said it here. You heard it here first. That's easy money. The hero guy, Quentin or whatever it is, that's an easy money fight for me.
Easy.
Wait.
He don't know how to fight. He don't know how to fight at all.
So wait a minute. Before the naysayers say anything about you saying that right after him having the night he had Friday, I'm saying it's out there.
It's gonna be some people. I knew what it was. I knew what it was as soon as he showed up with all those brand new muscles. I was like, okay, they're gonna try to make me fight him. But you know how it is with anything. With anything brand new, you don't know how to drive it yet. You got a brand new car, you don't know how to drive it.
Okay.
And y'all could see that, man. He was jumping in the air, throwing uppercuts, jumping like this is WWE wrestling with his eyes closed, both eyes closed, jumping in the air. Man, I couldn't believe it. I was laughing. It was laughable.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's levels to this sport. There's levels to the game, and you can see the people. Like you can walk around with all this, and yeah, you may have beat the champion, like I said about that, but it was a sloppy ass fight. I'm on a whole different level than what they're doing. Lorenzo's on a whole different level than what they're doing. Misfits on a whole different level than what the other females are doing.
Different level,
right? A whole different level, right?
I'm preparing.
And so when you say, Christine, when you say like, damn, why don't I get the opportunity at the other ones? Because they don't want us to go ahead and snatch away another person's opportunity to possibly build up to our level and then have the fight. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
I get it.
You know, like somebody was like, "Oh, well, do you want to fight Jared Grant next?" Maybe then I was like, "No disrespecting him. I'm proud. He's 3-0, but that's not really nothing. You got a little bit more work to do." And in honesty, I said, "Get past Travis Thompson, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the belt from that and improve, and we can fight. And I'm gonna let you know that I'm gonna prove it in the fight between me and you that I am the real 135 pound. I'll be the first real champion because I'm gonna take the belt and then defend the belt eventually against Jared Grant." You know, I'm writing it now, yo. It's so, but there's whole different levels to it, and so you just got to figure out how you want to write it. I'm writing it myself, you know. Yep. I'm not letting them get out in front of me or nothing like that. And they know the fights that should be made.
Yeah, and I'll be at every show. I'll be at every show. I'm going to every show. I already made my mind up. I might even bring my little fight gear stuff. Like I said, I always bring my bag just in case somebody drop out. Just gonna hop in the ring last minute. I'll get in there with jeans on, with jeans and Jordans. I'm in it. I'm in it. It does not matter.
I was thinking the same shit. Right. I was like, all right, if something happens in this fight, I'm jumping in there. I don't give a fuck if I just got out of surgery.
Jumping in there. You gotta stay close. You gotta stay close. Especially with all the COVID tests and stuff. They be like, "Oh, my opponent has COVID. Sucks for you. I'm your opponent now." Dang.
You never know. Yep.
Dang.
Yep.
Yo, real talk. Yo, I had all my stuff with me, and I was like, if one of these idiots pulls out at the last minute, all they got to do is test me. I'm ready to go. Let's get it. So I'm the same way, yo. You stay ready to fight when you're there.
Yeah, so like I said, hats off to Chris Lieben. And like I said, that was the same scenario, right, Christine? The same what you're talking about. Why Chris Lieben didn't fight me? Could have fought whoever he wanted to. Why not me? Why did he pick the hero? Because he told me right on TV. He said, "I want to go out on top. I want to go out on top."
Yeah, go out on top.
That's why he picked him, because he seen what I saw. He seen he was a bum. He picked him. He like, nah, not that guy. I'll fight him. That's right. You went out on top. You would not have went out on top. But way to play chess. Way to play chess out there. Good job.
That would have
That's
been
what I'm saying. Like,
a high
I gotta respect
energy fight.
You gotta respect the chess game that you play, but at the same time, when it's time to stand on it and man up and actually prove, what you're doing, and there's levels to it. And when they get to that proving ground, that level, a lot of them don't go through it. They fall off.
I would have gave Chris Lieben a great fight. Listen, I would have gave Chris Lieben a great fight. We would have had an epic fight. It would have went down in history. It would have been beautiful. It would have been beautiful violence, and he would have been proud of the last fight. That shouldn't be his last fight. It was trash. It's over.
So would you like for him to unretire and come back and fight you and then retire?
I would be honored
for a championship.
Honored to be given the call. I would be honored to be given the call to fight Chris Lieben. I would have been honored to fight him for his last fight. That would have been great. But it is what it is.
Yeah. I guess everybody deserves to go on a better show.
I would have put on a better show than that, though. I know that.
Damn. So the next fight down on the card under that is Mr. Martin Brown and his opponent, Zach Zane.
I didn't see the fight. I mean, I didn't even see it. I was doing stuff. I didn't even see the fight.
Oh,
okay. I didn't see that one either.
Oh, okay. He was another fighter that I invited to this too. I did invite Tyler Goodjohn to this, but he hasn't made it yet. So, I guess we'll be seeing him sometime.
Believe it or not, I saw some of Martin Brown's fight. I don't really know the guy that he fought, but I don't know if you guys know. Martin Brown is a true veteran. He's been grinding. He was on Bellator. He's from Mississippi. Them guys are always tough. He kicks ass. Yeah. He's been kicking ass for a long time. So most of the time, most of those guys that he get in there with are going to be outclassed. Period. It's since bare knuckles, so it's kind of like his record's 2-0, but he's new. He's not new to fighting. He's not new to this shit. But he is getting injured. He hurt his knee, and that's always bad. And then he hurts his hands sometimes because he's a big swinger. but we should expect big things from him.
Okay.
In that division, we should expect big things from him.
Okay.
He's a safe bet.
What about this other girl fight that was on the card? Taylor and Carissa.
Hold on,
that's what I'm saying.
Come on, keep it together. Where are you going now? Are you going back to the beginning of the card? Are we going top to bottom, or are we going bottom to top?
Yeah, we were going to go top to bottom, but I'm interested. I need to know because there's the other ones that's getting some shine outside of BKFC. Like other little organizations are picking up on these two. So I need to know what y'all think about.
I was ready to talk about my fight now, though.
Oh,
can we talk about my fight now?
Yes, baby. We can talk about your fight. Let's talk about your fight. Who was your opponent? Tell us his name.
Rob the Destroyer Morrow with 57 professional fights under his belt. Rob Morrow. You didn't get to see that fight, huh?
No, I was
6'3", 6'3". What a giant. They went and found a giant for me. They thought I would be intimidated. They thought I would back off. They thought I would change my strategy. I didn't. I stick to my guns because I've been doing this a long time. I don't know if y'all noticed, the guy that was in my corner was Sean Nightmare Hollis. He was the first giant that I fought. We went to war years back. He was like, he's about 6'3", looked like 230 pounds. I fought for the RFC. They wouldn't let me fight nobody except him. I was like, come on, man. They like, fight him or nothing. We don't need you. And I fought him, and everybody laughed, and I beat him. So, like, as far as throwing big dudes in my face, it don't mean nothing because none of them ain't bigger than Sean Hollis. And then I took that confidence over him. When I seen Robert Morrow, I knew he was big and soft. I knew he was soft in the middle. If you watch my fight, I fired his ass up right down the middle, right in his stomach, right in his sternum, every chance I get. I couldn't reach his head. He was too far away. I just punch him in the chest. Punch him in the chest hard as I can. Yeah. And he stayed away from me. He stayed away from me. He was terrified. Miss Nikki.
So that was his
he stayed
debut,
away from
huh?
me like I was, oh my God.
Oh my God.
He fought Trujillo and got smoked when I fought Reggie Pena. He got smoked with the right hand as soon as the fight started. He fought Trujillo and he got trapped into a firefight and he dropped the right hand.
Yeah, let's freeze him back and forth.
Fight this time. He fought like he was afraid to get knocked out. Oh, mine is?
No, everybody's. It's just jumping around.
Like he was afraid to get knocked out, and he stayed away from me. Yeah, he just stayed away from me, man. He stayed away from me as best as he could.
So
I just had to figure out a way to close the gap.
Yep.
Like I said, big guy, a lot of power. Go ahead.
Did he catch you with anything good? Did he make you take a step back?
What'd you say?
I said, did he catch you with anything good?
Nah,
he landed a couple jabs here and there.
Okay.
But I didn't see him really hit him with anything good.
With a jab, and as he caught me looking. No, it was just one. It was just one. He caught me with one jab while I was looking for a way in, and that right hand's kind of long since he's a southpaw. He stuck me right in the middle of the forehead, right there. But after that, other than that, that's it. He caught me. He got me with one jab. All the rest of them was slipped. And like I said, me and my dad watched the fight last night. I slipped everything he was thinking about.
Oh yeah.
Y'all freezing up on me?
No,
we're good.
Y'all freezing up on me. See, Miss Nikki, wait till my turn freezing up. Yeah. So like I said, other than that, like they're
Where'd he go?
Oh.
He's about to give us the goods. They don't want him. They don't want us to have the goods, y'all. Y'all know when it starts to get to the real shit, they start blinking it out.
Yeah.
So
all right, y'all, it's past 1. I gotta go get my kids.
All right. Well, I'll finish this conversation up with Christine. Don't leave me yet. I'm gonna talk to you for a second. But Reggie, hopefully we'll be hearing from you soon, and with a contract ready to go and fight?
The ball's in Dad's court, but I'm not going to sit around and wait for him dragging his feet. I have other things I can do, other entities I'm working on. So,
do you have anything else outside of BKFC that you're working on right now that you need to let go of?
Oh, my clothing line just dropped from My House Sports Gear, so definitely that.
Dope.
I'll be dropping the link
Hell yeah.
every day for the next week. Y'all check out my Instagram page, my Facebook. Go to my Facebook fan page, get out a like. So I'm giving 15% off every quarterly sales to my LBC for the kids here in Virginia so they can travel to fight, because COVID, there are no fights in Virginia. So that's my way of giving back to my community and doing something for the kids boxing out here. So my fans, all y'all out there, support the Educated Hands movement. We're trying to get the kids out there so they can still box, they can still, get that experience. And we got kids all up and down Virginia that are, in the gym training all the time, but like I said, there are no fights here. So we're trying to do whatever we can to help, provide some outlet for them. And other than that, I'm only gonna say it once. The ball's in that bitch's court. He's gonna drag his feet. He's gonna drag his feet. The world knows, people know, everybody knows the fight that should be made. If you are the champion, stand on it and prove it. Or prove what I said, you're a coward, and run off and fight the heavyweight champion or the 145, whatever you want to do. But you're the one that has to live with knowing you're a coward, not me.
Ouch.
I gotta go though. I love you guys.
Brother, thank you.
Love, my man.
Thank you so much for your support, everything you do. Renzo, I gotta go, man.
Thank y'all.
Love you, bro.
It's all good, baby. Do your thing.
Yes.
Do your thing.
I still got two of the best in the world doing it for me. Okay, so
Yay.
Christine,
Yay.
did you happen to get any eyeballs on the other girl fight on the card?
Yeah, I saw the fight. They're definitely not my level. They're gonna get cracked and fold. But the way the performance they put on was great for the women, even though they brought a lot of attention. And they showed heart. They showed that they're not backing up no matter what. They're in there to fight. So I liked the performance that they put on and how hard they tried. Definitely not at my level. But it was a great fight. It was a great fight. Like, it was entertaining.
I appreciate your true criticism. That's what I'm saying. I just appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you, because I need to know before I see anything, maybe what I should even be expecting, because usually I've seen everything by the time we're talking about it. But I need y'all to tell me what's the real. So when I look at it, I'll have maybe a different point of view.
Yeah, they have like MMA striking, just like real,
Wild,
all that. They put it down. Yeah, that real wild, just like, I'm just gonna throw. They weren't setting anything up really. Just kind of go.
No feet behind it. No accuracy. Just anything.
Yeah.
The best part about that, when people throw wild punches with their eyes closed or over the top or this, that, the other, there's no true damage that's done with it, because they can't time the strike itself. So even though they hit you, they don't know where they hit you. They don't know if they hit you in the right spot. They just don't know. They just feel that they hit something. And
they're not turning their hips.
Yeah,
they're not turning their body.
Hips,
they're not
eyeballing
they're
it in. They're not fighting. They're just kind of winging it, like a playground fight, like a girl fight playground.
Mm-hmm.
And now they can still damage each other. They beat the shit out of each other somehow. But
yeah.
It's like, God,
they're the same level.
Like, when I look at you, when your hands are destroyed like that, and when your face is destroyed like that, you're actually not doing this job correctly. You got the job done, but shit, that's not how I want it done. You need to, in order to show proficiency or to show that you're learning in this and that you can do this, you have to be able to continue.
Head movement.
Yeah, head movement like girl.
Counter.
I go to a gym. They're like, hey, this guy's real good. He's got a lot of heart, but he's taking 50 punches around. There's no way that BKFC is for you.
Yeah.
BKFC is for the slick-minded, fast-thinking, quick reflexes, counter puncher with enough heart to kill.
Chess, not checkers.
It's chess, not checkers.
Yep.
They coming in like this shit, the Wild Wild West, like we in a bar batch. You hit me, I hit you. Like this, that ain't that kind of game where you only get in it maybe 2 or 3 deep, and then you got too many scars to continue, too much scar tissue to fight back. Like I say, you look at me, my hands aren't swollen up, my head, my face isn't all big and shit. I'm not going to the ER. You know what I mean? I'm good. I can fight tomorrow. That's a person who knows what he's doing. That's a professional. You have to be able to perform the next day. We ain't playing chicken. The fuck? We playing chicken? We just gonna play chicken. We're just gonna crash into each other's car and see who lives. Nah, that's
okay. So, look, I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like all these other names, like I don't even remember any of them being on my radar before at BKFC. So, like, it looked like everybody. My dude, Mr. McAllister, the great one, John McAllister.
Yeah, I don't know that.
You know him? Oh, okay.
Was that the big boys? Were those heavyweights?
I think so.
Did he fight Chris Jensen?
No, he fought Haim Ghazali.
No, I don't know.
Haim. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of new names. So Mr. Lambert was one of our people who was chopping it up on social media before the fights, huh? Mr. Green Hair.
Oh my God, what a clown.
Oh yeah. Poor. He tried.
Oh my God.
But he's fight a boxer, a purebred boxer. I mean, gonna get from that. You know what I'm saying?
So
listen to me. What ridiculousness. I'm telling you, it's just like they filling out an ad in the paper on the classifieds. You know damn well you can't do that job. But you're like, well, I gotta fill out an application, maybe they'll hire me. Okay, now they hired you. Now what? You don't know what the fuck you're doing. No, you got the job. You got the job, but you don't know what you're doing. Come on, man. That was terrible.
Melanie said he's trash.
I was terrible.
So they doing him dirty. Doing him dirty on social media.
Man, come on. I ain't even looked at it. I already know what they're saying, bro. That was so ugly. That was cringy. It was cringy. Then to take a shot. Listen, to take a shot that actually was a miss and just lay down and not get up. You talk so much shit. You put so much effort into being the biggest mouth. You put more effort into glowing dark green hair.
So he did he pull a Cali Cutler? He just fall?
He kind of did. he kind of did.
Oh, man, I didn't see that.
The punch missed. So listen, when he took a shot that looked like a little bit might have been illegal, maybe have been a little bit over the back of the head, like, kind of how you miss and you'll catch the forearm on the back of the neck. So he laid there and tried to get like a disqualification and wind up being counted out. So he just laid there and rolled around on the ground like, this guy hit me in the back of the neck. The one thing about getting hit in the back of the head is your whole system shuts down. It's like a knockout. So if you get hit flush in the back of the head, you're not going to be grabbing it like, oh, he hit me in the back of the head, I can't get up. Nah, if you get hit flush in the back of the head, you're going down. And the referee will see it. He'll be like, shit, he knocked him out with a back of the head shot. And that's the only way they're going to call that for you. You can't roll around on the ground like, it was illegal. It was so illegal. Yeah. And think they're going to baby you. They're not. They're not going to baby you, especially when you turn your back. You throw a punch and turn your back, I'm punching you in the back of the head.
I didn't see it.
You threw a punch and turned his back. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
man.
kind of got what he was looking for.
One of those girl
He got what he was looking for.
Then he turned it. Well, not. Sorry, no offense. No offense. Not
I was
really a
about to
girl
say
punch, but you
something,
know what I
Mr.
mean. He
Juggernaut.
threw it and then he turned his back. No, you punch like a guy though, so that's not the same. It's not the same. I watched your fight. You kind of scared me. But
So,
yeah, he got what he deserved. He got what he deserved for all the internet hype. Chris, can you follow him down the walkway screaming, "I want a rematch. You owe me one." He tried to clout chase. He tried to steal my shine. He came with a VIP ticket, I guess, and he walked down the aisle when I came out. When I did my walkout, he's walking on the side of the thing screaming, "You owe me one. You owe me a rematch." Reggie Pena. Reggie the hematoma Pena.
I'm sorry.
Remember the one I put the knot on his head? Like one of those fish in the fish tank. You ever seen that fish with that big bubble on his head? Like a goldfish. Yeah, so he's walking down the side of the rope screaming, "I want a fucking rematch. I want a fucking rematch." So I took my do-rag off and threw it at him. like fanboy. He used to call me a fanboy.
Oh my God.
I threw one of my garments.
Do you think that'll ever be a possibility that they put him in front of you again?
He hasn't fought since then.
I know, but
So mentally, I mean, he's been offered fights, but mentally he's not there. I don't think he's there. That hurt him, and he hasn't gotten back up yet. So if he got back in the ring, got over the stigmatism or whatever, and he got his ground going again. If you look at my career, I've never denied a rematch. Anybody who ever thought that what I did to him was fluke, I fought him again. Ever. And it's not a lot of people that can say that. Most people fight and move on. I've given guys rematches that actually came back and beat me. Brad Taylor came back and choked me after I knocked his ass out. I hit him so hard the doctor stopped it. It was just so much blood. And then he felt like he got a bad shit, so I gave him a rematch. And he won. He choked me out. So I mean, I'll take get a rematch. I believe a fight's a fight, and if you think you can beat me, bring the noise. Bring the noise.
That's what's up.
If you think you can beat me,
the biggest question right now coming from everybody is, Ferrer, when you coming back?
May, June.
For real.
I'll be in
That's
there.
the big one. Come on.
May, June.
I swear to God, I'll be back. And I miss this shit so much. So I'm coming hot. Hell,
coming hot.
Dog,
you think they're gonna give you somebody that is worthy of your return fight? Do you think you're gonna get somebody who is even worthy of your return fight? Or they just gonna throw you a little scrap or something and say, "Here, take this, and then we'll see what we can do."
I don't know what they're gonna do. What kind of money they're gonna put into paying for an opponent for me? So I'm gonna actually talk to him.
She could fight
tonight.
Fight the green hair boy.
Either tonight or tomorrow. Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. You know. So I think we're lagging a little bit on what you guys hear from me and I'm hearing from you.
Yeah, I am on the comment saying when I talk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know what y'all can control in the comment section from y'all's end.
We want a belt. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna give me a title fight right off. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not interested in Britain. Taylor and what was that other Sagala? I mean, that would be like a warm-up fight coming back from my surgery. I mean,
what about Miss Savage?
What?
Oh, I don't want to do her like that. Come on. That little girl, man. She got a long way to go.
She's gorgeous.
Like Sagala Sterling would be more Oh yeah, I know, right? For real, she is pretty hot. But the
Yeah, don't hit
Sterling
her.
are
Don't hit her.
more.
She's gorgeous. And she's so nice to me. She's so nice to me. Don't beat her up.
Oh, she is
Oh
sweet.
Lord.
Yeah.
He over here rallying the
Yeah,
troops
I
and
don't want to do
shit.
her like that.
It's all good.
No, she's super nice. She's so cool. I mean, she fights her ass off. She fought her
Yeah,
ass off.
she
She
is.
fought Sheena, and she bust her up pretty good. But like I
No,
said, like
she
some
fights her.
people you can tell,
She
like
fights her ass off, but her
some people
skill
you can
level.
tell, you gotta, yeah.
Y'all
I
think
think
she
that
has
divisional growth right now.
okay.
You definitely top crop. You
Yeah,
definitely top crop. But they're looking for some stronger
yeah,
females. You know what I mean? They're looking. And who knows?
yeah.
You think we'll see Paige again, or you think she's one and done?
That's what I was gonna ask
Yeah,
You
you
think she's one and
guys.
done?
yeah. Nah, dude. She's making so much money right now. Why the fuck she gonna be done? And she didn't even get hurt. So it's not like okay. Britain Hart has a power, which is good for Paige because it didn't hurt her and it didn't scare her away.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like she only got a black eye from the
Mm-hmm.
fight. Like I don't know. She'll be back. She'll be back.
Who's taking off
Maybe
now
that, but
for a
I'm
while to
saying as
finish
far as like the
school?
strategy, as far as like the Mac.
Huh?
I was asking Mama Barnett, who was going to school, taking off for a while, because you can't say that about Paige. I need to be talking about a fight in the next 4 months for her, because she got 4 fights. I want to keep this pushing. If she gonna come back,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, I think she's gonna.
I
No,
mean,
she'll come back. She'll
I
come back.
don't know.
I
I
think
think
she
they
got
might have to
engaged.
do a rubber match or something. Listen, I think she's got the clout to get them to pull off a rubber match, though. Because other than that, what does she do? What does she do? Just go fight somebody else and still pretend like she's invincible and all of that? Or I just think they might figure out a way to make it a rubber match. Because look, what did she sell? She already sold it. She already said, "Oh, I'm from the UFC. I'm so bad. I'm this and I'm that." Now you got beat. So now what you do? The only person for her to fight is Hart. No matter who she beats, we already ran our gambit with you. You gotta go back and fight Hart again.
oh, so
And
Mama is
she's got the
saying,
clout to get it done.
Yeah, see, Kim Barnett saying Savage. That's what I'm thinking. I think Paige should fight
yeah,
Savage. I think that should have been her first fight.
but she was saying that she's taking time off to go to school now. So,
Who is?
Miss Savage, yeah, that's
See,
my point exactly.
that's why these bitches don't rise. This is what pisses me fuck off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, school's good, but you don't quit. You don't stop that.
Quit
She's
it.
stupid.
Yeah. Keep going. You do both. Hey,
Yeah.
I got to sign off,
I'm not
y'all. I
discouraged in
appreciate
school.
y'all. I was in
All
the
right.
That's
middle
what's up.
of my ride home from Tampa.
Well, we
But
appreciate
I
your time,
appreciate y'all,
Juggernaut.
man.
Congratulations again on your victory.
Congratulations, my
Hopefully,
man.
we'll
Thank you,
be
thank you,
hearing
thank
from
you.
you soon that you're going to be fighting again, because I know you love being in that square circle. So we'll be looking forward to seeing and hearing from you soon. And be safe on the rest of your trip home. Thank you so much.
Yes. Find me on Instagram. Find me
All
on
right, G.
Facebook at the Juggernaut Hunt. Shout out to the boxing yard. Shout out to my loved ones. Thank you, everybody who rocking with me. Peace.
Peace. Christine, thank you so much.
I just want to get back to. I just want to tell. I'm not saying like to discourage getting your shit done with your school, but at the same time, you can't just be in and out like that. You
Right.
got to keep the momentum going, and we're trying to build the women's division. And so, like, when they do this, if she really does do that, I'm gonna lose a lot of respect for her. As you know what I mean? Because I'm cool with her right now, but you start pulling out and doing all the shit just like that. Helen, the scared Peralta, Angry Bird, like you can't do
I
that.
have to get you and her up here together. I don't
Okay.
know if I'm ever going to be able to get y'all together, but I would love to have Helen Peralta and you together so we can just hash this whole situation out, because I am still a
but
little
you can't
under.
be in and out. You can't be in and out like that. If you're gonna, you gotta commit to it. Even though it's hard, and you're not getting the traction you want, or not what you think that you're getting, you just gotta keep sticking it out. it's irritating to me.
I get it. I get it. So was there anybody that you were particularly impressed with off this last card that you look forward to seeing fighting in the future at BKFC?
I mean, I liked I like the Grant kid
Okay.
that fought the green hair guy. I'm looking forward to seeing the Sterling girl. I think Sterling was a little bit better than Scala. She had a little bit more technique, a little bit more. She has a lot. They have a lot to evolve. She needs to evolve in her boxing. That's for sure. But
okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me let you finish reading that. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Helen would be. Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know who they're gonna give me next. I have no clue. I have no idea what's going on with that. I talked to him tonight. So whatever they know, whoever they give me, I'm gonna fight. I'm not over here picking fights.
Absolutely.
If they
have.
If they give me, nah, we're here to fight. We're here to see who the best is. And I know their strategy. A lot of these teams and they use strategy to build their fighters, but I wasn't trained that way, and that's why I am who I am. In terms of being able to rise my skills, because I knew my coach would throw me in there with anybody. So it's going to be on me if I'm not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to fight Amanda Serrano, and she's a world champion boxer, and I believe that I could hang with her. So that's who I want. I want like an Amanda Serrano, a Heather Hardy, like these champion boxers that are with a lot of experience and heart and toughness and grit and skill. So in the women's division right now, I mean, I'm proud of them, but at the same time, I'm not to get ready the way I train and how much sacrifice and how much I torture myself and put into this. I don't think they're worthy of me having a camp for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I put in a lot.
Absolutely, from day one, A1. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking forward to your return. They want you to keep rehabbing the way you've been and just getting better. Someone did ask, how has your recovery been going for you?
It's good. It's good. I think that my body did need a little break because you guys know how I train. I'm always go. So that's what I used it for. A little mental break. I've been relaxing a little bit, hanging out, eating out a little bit here and there, more than usual. Just kind of let go mentally and let my body heal. But everything's been good. I've been having to work on my patience and my mental game. So I just envisioning how I'm gonna come back. I've been working on a lot still, mentally.
Good. You seem like you are in such a great place, and I'm excited for you. I'm happy because I know sometimes with injuries, y'all can get down, you know what I'm saying? But you seem like you are in such a great place and you're ready to return. So, we're right here waiting for you. And if you get any news, you know what I'm saying? Let's get up here and tell her what's good with Christine's next move. Yes, Best Fit.
Absolutely.
So tell them where they can find you, young lady. And I thank you so much for coming up here and dusting it up with me about the Mania card.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on. We love you. At Christine Faria, Instagram, and just same thing for my Facebook.
Okay. Christine Ferreira, Facebook and Instagram, you guys. So you have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll speak soon, baby. Too. Thank you, baby.
All right.
There y'all have it. I had Reggie, I had Lorenzo, and I had Misfit. Oh my God, y'all, the Juggernaut, Easy, and Misfit. It don't get no better than that. They keep it 100 every time they talk to me from day one that I ever met any of them. So I don't never expect I don't expect anything less from them. And I love having these conversations with you guys, especially being at different levels from my newbies to my experienced fighters, because I need everybody to kind of be on the same wavelength, because this is not a game. This is not a game. And you have to have a certain level of seriousness and heart. And there's a lot of things that kind of mesh together. And if those things don't meet once you step in that ring, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. There's a whole lot of little things that got to come together for you when you step into that ring or that octagon or whatever you're fighting in, on that square, on that triangle. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of little things that must come together, from your mental status to your physical status to your muscle memory to just your experience to everything. And I love it when my veterans are able to tell you guys what's really good from the male and the female side. So hopefully I bring a little light to the darkness for y'all, and you guys certainly do for me. I don't know when I'm going to be back and who I'm going to be with, but I love y'all. Hi, Teddy. Hi, Teddy. What's up, Teddy Webster? He's my dude from he is my dude from Toe the Line. Him and Frank Tate had a fight, and it went the distance, and it was so hard to judge that they are supposed to be running it back. They were given the opportunity to possibly go into that inaugural 6th round that Reggie was talking about earlier, but they both decided that they would rather just go back, regroup, and return and go head to head again. So Mr. Tate and Mr. Webster, maybe what we can do is talk Mr. Feldman and Mr. Shook, and to possibly bring in those two gentlemen from the Toe the Line card as maybe some type of special or feature fight on the big card, because that would be great as heavyweights. That first fight at Toe the Line, if y'all haven't seen it, y'all need to go onto their YouTube page or wherever they float in their videos. It's probably YouTube, but check the Facebook page too, Toe the Line. That fight was off the chain. Miss Nikki was standing right outside the ring watching it happen. And even I, right now today, cannot tell y'all who I believe won that fight. It was so back and forth. Nobody wanted to take a step back. If they did, it was because they were punched and was made to take a step back. So imagine that between two heavyweights, and neither man just had no give. So it was hard to gauge. I still don't have an answer for y'all for that fight. Go watch the fight on their YouTube page. You could probably find clips of the fight on my YouTube page, because I was there and I did put out a video for it. So yeah, hopefully we can get Nate and Mr. Feldman to bring that up to the big card and be like a feature fight for the heavyweight division. That would be great, because in the future, one of them are going to be, or probably both of them are going to be fighting on that big card. They're two big guys. They're two willing guys. That heavyweight division is always up in arms as it is right now. Joey Beltran is our reigning defending champion, and he's going to be fighting Sam Shoemaker next month. So be looking forward for Ms. Nikki to be talking about that. And but Joey told us that. Joey told us that right back here after Christmas. Yeah, go check out my last interview with Joey Beltran. It's on my page. Yeah, go check out the Executioner, Ms. Nikki. Yeah, we dusted it up. So we talked about it after that last card, and he told us then that he was fighting Mr. Shoemaker. So go check that out. I might not even need an interview for the upcoming fight because we didn't already talked about it. Stop playing. Always. Stop. It's 2021, y'all. We got to do what we got to do. And I need everybody to stay healthy, stay safe. And Miss Nikki will be seeing you soon with one of these hot interviews. We'll know who's going to turn up with Miss Nikki or what they're going to have to say. But y'all know I like it when y'all keep it a buck with me. I'd rather know the truth than be told a lie. So there you have it. Love, peace, and hair grease. Miss Nikki going to catch her a little power nap before she got to go to work this evening. But and then my fighters that want to get up with me, hit me up in the DMs. Miss Nikki, Fight Heads MMA. Love, peace, and hair grease. Have a great Super Bowl Sunday. Good luck to both teams going into this ball game tonight.